Hi, and welcome back. This is attorney and nurse practitioner Joe Flores. You've seen me a lot on TV interviewing people, but I'd like to take a couple of moments, and I won't waste your time. I want to talk about things that matter and that affect us all, and that's being yourself, whether you are younger or older. Your story matters. A lot of the time, especially after COVID, people say, well, my story doesn't matter, or I was in the same boat as everybody else. Your story does matter. My story was one where I valued education. Both my parents didn't get their bachelor's degrees until after 40. I remember selling newspapers, and boy, did I want that comic book, and I wanted that Fanta, but Dad would say, and gasoline, this is how old I am, was about like 20 cents a gallon. He'd say, fork it over, because I needed to get to college. So, I was like, I'm without money, and I worked for nothing. No, that was pitching in for our family. I don't think I would have been here without sacrifice, and I don't think any of you all that have been there. And it doesn't matter the degrees I've got in this room. It doesn't matter the licenses I have. People don't care about that. They care about the person that's going to take care of them as a lawyer. And I really, really, truly believe that. When I worked in ICU, the people that I took care of were the sickest of the sick. Minutes mattered. Seconds mattered. And that's exactly what I take to the battlefield, if it's the courtroom, or to sue for peace and get a settlement or a plea when I take care of my clients. I want you all to know that when I do that, I never forget where I came from, and that's taking care of people. And so when you come to my office, you are not going to be talked down to or told about the law. You're going to learn about the law and make your own decisions. We all make our own decisions, and we all make mistakes. We're not here to judge you when you come into my office, and we're not here to make judgments on you. That's the judge's job. But we'd like for you to come in with an open mind, whether you've been in a tractor-trailer accident, one I'm working on right now, that had devastating results and led to a death, or a medical malpractice case where something may have gone wrong, not necessarily the doctor's fault, not necessarily anybody's fault, but maybe it was COVID's fault. And some people feel angry about that, and a lot of things are prohibited because of the COVID law. A lot of laws aren't fair, and we want you at least to have somebody that you can call, and I do return my calls. The biggest complaint people get, that I get from people rather, is I never got to talk to the lawyer. He never returned my call. I only got to talk to the staff. Well, the staff is very, very important, but so is talking to the lawyer. And with me, you'll get a call within 24 hours. And I just wanted to take the time to tell you that your story matters, that everything that you've experienced to the moment that has changed your life, whether it be a car accident, an arrest, unjustly accused, call me, 361-887-8670, or just visit my website, floreslawfirm.com, and just check us out. Or just sit back with your popcorn, pickle, and soda and just watch how we interview judges, how we interview nonprofits. Sometimes I bring on my co-host, and she is just amazing. She's going through college, and she also wants to be a lawyer someday. But some days are easier than others. And believe me, being a lawyer, everybody says, I could have done that. Well, tried 3 years of living hell and 3 days of an exam that you wake up from a nightmare and wish it was over. Once you've completed that, then the real fun starts, and you've got to really work your tail off. And that's what we do. Every day we are committed to helping those that are injured, to helping those that have been falsely accused, and to helping those that need the help the most vulnerable in our society. Anybody being abused, anybody that has been exploited. This is Attorney Joe Flores. Remind you to call me, 361-887-8670. Back to our programming.